Happy Saturday, YouTube family. I pray that you're having a great weekend and you're ready to go and apply for these jobs. I'm giving you 6 work from home job leads that are hiring now. And go grab your water and your tea, and we're going to go ahead and dive right into it. Remember, I want you to keep pushing. Speak life over yourself because the power of the tongue determines life and death. There is a job out there for you, but you have to trust the process. You know that I get excited every time when I share my screen because there is room at the table for everyone, for those who want to partake. And we're going to go ahead and dive right into the first job. I'm giving you part and full-time job. The first company is the name of it is Infuse. They're seeking proofreaders, copy editors, remote contract. You'll be a contract, which is a 1099 job. And the great thing about 1099 jobs, they offer flexibility where you can set your own hours and you can work when you want to work. Now, they do not list a salary, so I take it upon myself to research. And according to Glassdoor, the starting salary is 64,000 for, and that is around $30 an hour. Again, you can always negotiate your salary, know your worth at all times necessary. And when we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing, their ideal candidate is going to review copy, noted errors such as punctuation, spelling, and word usage, and knows how to check statements for the accuracy of potential plagiarize. Okay. And when you dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to proofread materials for spelling, grammar, punctuation, consistent in brand voice, cross-check reference and data, review output for consistency, review and occasionally rewrite internal documents, collaborate with team members. Now, the qualification is excellent English, writing skills, 1+ proofreading experience, at least 1 year of writing experience, B2B writing experience preferred, bachelor's degree in journalism or English preferred, great attention to details, communication skills. And how the hiring process works is that they review your application against their job requirement. We do not employ machine learning technology during this phases, as we believe every human deserves attention from another human. And then when they invite you to submit a video interview for the review of the hiring manager, the video interview is often followed by a test or short projects that allow them to determine whether you'll be a good fit for the team. And then at the point, they will invite you to interview with their hiring manager and or the interview team. And please note, we do not conduct interviews via text messages, Telegram, and we never hire anyone into our organization without having a meet you face to face or via Zoom. You'll be invited to come to a live meeting. Okay, so they're just letting you know. So if this is what you want to do, you scroll down like I'm doing and apply for the job. This is job number 1. Now, job number 2 is with this company, as you can see on the screen. They're hiring patent analysts, mechanical, medical device to work from home. This is a contract position. And again, I cannot stress to you that contract position, which is 1099 jobs, they do offer flexibility where you can work when you want to work. Okay. So when we dive in, they do not have the salary. So I take it on myself. And according to Glassdoor, the starting salary is $54,787 a year. It could be more, and that is $26 an hour. When we go back into the job here, we're going to go all the way back here. Again, they work as a remote independent contractor in this flexible 1099 role, supporting their contract with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Their team has supported the USP20 by providing PCT Chapter 1 search and examination service since 2005. As an independent contractor, you will be responsible for performing a comprehensive search and a writing opinion on the patentability of an array of diverse technology. If selected, they will be expected to perform the work in accordance with the terms of consulting agreement to be presented to them for consideration by this company here. So basically, you have to be a U.S. citizen or work eligible legal resident who has resided in the United States for at least 2 years. They want you to have a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, biomedical engineering, life science, or related field, 1+ years of experience working with patent or in the property field, and you must pass a USP20 background or USPTO background check, ability to obtain a public trust clearance. And then this will be a great if you have, previous patent exam experience, highly skilled development. Again, this is only a preferred. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. And then what your brain or what you'll be doing in this role is on a weekly basis, accept projects with defined due date based on your availability. You're going to demonstrate the ability to read a disclosure quickly and understand a technical problem, which may potentially, go from the prior art. And then you're going to prepare a written opinion applying the most relevant prior art to this disclosure. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, it goes down, it tells you about the requirement equipment that you have to have and the hours of flexible work hours, where you can work part-time, you can work full-time, you can work 4 hours, come back and work 5 hours. This is a remote position, but all work must be completed in the United States. And if this is something you want to do, click right here where it says apply. This is job number 2. Job number 3 is with the company Goodtime. They're seeking implementation specialists to work from home. This is a full-time position. And when we scroll down, we're looking for the salary. And the salary is between 61,000 all the way up to 64,000 a year. And that is between 29 to $35 an hour. Now, basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to successfully lead customer project teams through a multi-phase implementation project plan, communicate project status, issues, and risks while escalating effectively as appropriate. You're going to proactively build and monitor customers' experience playbooks, creating a strategy to address, track, and monitor results of the playbooks, as well as you're going to ensure the right data goes into their system at the right time, so information about the customer is always up to date, accurate, and provide company-wide transparency on the health and context and relationship with their customers. They want you to have 1 to 2 years of experience in customer success implementation, onboarding, strong project management and problem solving skills, superior communication, presentation, and interpersonal skills, ability to effectively partner cross-functionally with engineering, product sales, and marketing, etc. Now, if this is something you want to do, go for it, apply. Again, you will get a $500 home office. They give you $500 to put put tables or whatever you want in your home, and you up to $500 towards self-selected learning and development, and which is great. And again, this is remote in the United States only. And if this is something you want to do, scroll down like I'm doing and complete the application. This is opportunity number 3. Opportunity number 4 is with the company Strive. They're seeking stage sound language interpreter to work from home. This is a part-time. You have to be in the United States. It's nationwide. And when we scroll down, they do not list the salary. So I take it upon myself to research. And according to Glassdoor, the starting salary is $20.95 an hour. It could be more depending on your experience. And basically, they want you to have experience using one or more signing system in an education setting, including American Sign Language, or manual coding English, and AcroSign English, and or finger spelling. Okay. They want you to provide expressive and voice interpretation of classroom instruction, clarify curriculum, content, support work completion, and provide language support in a small group or during one-on-one interaction. And then prior experience supporting students identified as D/HH in the academic environment is desired but not required. And they want you to have a minimum of 1 year's experience interpreting in education environment, minimum 1 year experience providing interpret service virtually. And if this sounds like something that you need to have or you want to do, I will go ahead and apply immediately here. Again, this is a great opportunity. All you need to do is click right here. It says apply. This is job number 4. Now we're down to job number 5. It's with the company Oscar. They're seeking a medical assistant to work from home. This is a part-time position at their Oscar Primary Care. When we scroll down here, again, this is a remote work from home role, but you must reside in these particular states in order to be eligible to apply. The salary is $20 an hour. You're going to be providing live video virtual check-in and check-out support for patients, provide live phone and messaging support for patients, provide support for your care team, including virtual physicians, APPs, and RNs. You're going to close the loop with providers after referrals are made, including collecting patients' notes from providers, as well as other duties as assigned. The requirement is 1+ years of experience working as a medical assistant in a primary care, urgent care, or multi-specialty clinic, medical assistant certifications, or diploma. Now, if this is something you want to do, scroll down and hit this apply button. This is opportunity number 5. Opportunity number 6, I call them Cherry, the nickname Cherry. They're seeking seasonal administrative assistant to work remotely. And this is a part-time position, even though it's posted November 26, 2024. Always reach out to hiring manager just to double check and make sure that it is legitimate, as well as are they still hiring and they're still taking application. When we scroll down here, we're looking to see how much we're going to get paid. The salary is between $18 and $21 per hour, which is great money to work from home. And basically, again, this position will be remote. And then it says this is a temporary position and candidate must be available to work towards the end of January through April the 16th, 2025. Full-time availability is highly preferred. So when you go into a little bit deeper about what you're going to do, you're going to assemble complete tax returns in Adobe format for electronic delivery. You're going to maintain a working knowledge of appropriate system and application, including Word, Adobe, Excel, and Outlook. You're going to interact with internal clients and professional in an efficient, courteous, and professional manner. You're going to work to verify and review work completed and meet deadlines related to tax work for clients and their internal teams. Now, they want you to have at least 1 year of experience in administrative or professional office experience, advanced proficiency in Adobe, Acrobat, and Microsoft Office products. Go file room knowledge is a plus. Always put that information in Google and add video at the end of it. There's going to be tons of videos that's going to appear. Excellent verbal and written communication skills. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then all you need to do is go ahead and apply now for this position. This is opportunity number 6. Go ahead and get your resume optimized because these jobs move very quickly, y'all. And I'm praying for y'all. Go out here and get these jobs, right? Now, that in all my videos, I talk about a lot of people struggling to pay their bills and they need help either getting a free laptop, low-cost laptop, or free training. There's organizations out here that are willing to help you. I've done my research. You got to do your own research. This only applies in the United States. United Way 201 provides free and confidential assistance to connect individuals with local resource for help, utilities, housing, food, and other essential needs. You're going to go to 201.org. The government assistance programs, various federal and state programs offer financial aid for those struggling with bills, including assistance for housing, utility, foods, and healthcare. You can go to benefits.gov. Again, there are so many organizations out here that are willing to help you. If we scroll all the way down, if you're looking for a free laptop or low-cost laptop, PCS for People provide low-income individuals and families with refurbished computers, internet, and digital literacy support. You're going to go to PCS for People. The Own It Foundation offers free computers and internet access to low-income families with kids in grade K to 12 students in the U.S. You're going to go to the Own It Foundation. So as you can see, there's a lot of foundations out here that are willing to help you. All you need to do is visit the website to understand the eligibility criteria for receiving a free or low-cost laptop. Follow the application process as outlined by each organization. This may include providing proof of income or need. Always explore local resource and community organizations as they may have specific programs for providing technology to those who are in need. Okay. Now, also, you may need help with your internet. In order to work from home, you have to have a high-speed internet. Here's some organizations. We're not going to go over number 1 because they no longer have funding as of June 2024, so we're going to skip over that. Everyone owns partners with internet providers to offer low-cost internet service and affordable device to low-income households. They also provide digital literacy training. They offer plans starting as low as $10 a month through partnerships with providers like Comcast, Spectrum, and other. PCS for People provide low-cost, high-speed internet refurbished computers to individuals who are at or below 200% of the poverty level or receive government assistance. They offer unlimited 4G, LTE internet starting as low as $15 per month with no contract. Again, take advantage of this, y'all. If you need help with your internet, take advantage of this. It is free to you. Now, you may need free training to up your skills to make you more valuable on your resume. There's free training for every job title, from data entry to customer service to accounts payable to accounts receivable. You get the picture. Courses offer free courses from top universities and companies on various topics, including business, computer science, and more. While many courses are free to audit, you may need to pay for a certificate. EDS provides free courses from universities like Harvard and MIT. Similar to Coursera, Coursera can be audited for free, but certificate requires a fee. Again, there's so many organizations out here that are willing to help you. You just need to take advantage of it. Again, do your research and get out here and make it happen in order to better yourself and make you look more valuable on your resume. Now, speaking of resume, I always talk about this platform because it's 100% free. And I'm going to say it again. Stop paying somebody to do your resume for you. Stop paying for resume templates. After you see this, then you're gonna be like, I should have saved that money. Y'all got to understand, there's a lot of people are selling resume templates, and I get it. They got to make their money. I understand that. But only a resume template, it doesn't optimize your resume. It just makes your resume look pretty, right? Your resume has to be optimized to every job that you're applying for in order to increase your chances of passing the ATS. Okay. So go check out my video. Like I always said, when I went live on November 3rd, all you have to do is go to my live tab and you will see it. I walk you through step by step of how to do that. Now, Earn Better is 100% free. All you have to do is build your profile. Once you build your profile, you're able to search for remote jobs. Now, like I always say, when you're searching for work from home jobs, make sure you do your own research for a peace of mind. I know what I do. I reach out to hiring manager, recruiters, make sure these jobs are legitimate before I make videos about them. But unfortunately, there are job scammers that are out here that are posting fake jobs, and a lot of people apply for them and they try to get your information. The thing that I suggest you do is always apply on the company website. Every job that I give you, I'm taking you to the company website. If they're asking for credit cards, it's a red flag. It's a scam. If they're asking for personal information up front or saying, hey, I'll send you a check, it is a scam. Don't fall for it. People fall for it every single time, and they don't question things like that. But you should always question things like that and say, hey, it is a scam, and report it. Okay. Now, once you apply for the jobs, it keeps a track of every job that you apply for to my left. And you're able to do interviews. A lot of people, struggling, with interviews, and you can show employees that you're a top candidate. It takes a single 10-minute AI interview focuses on your background, and they will pitch you for relevant roles with top companies on their platforms. And all you have to do is hit this button right here where it says start interview. You can also schedule an interview just so you can practice here. Now we're going to go over resumes. I'm going to show you how to do a resume from scratch. We're going to go over cover letters, and we're going to go over follow up and thank you all in this platform. Now, if I go to resume, you have a choice to upload a pre-existing resume, or you can start from scratch. It's up to you. Now, if you upload a pre-existing resume, you want to make sure that your resume is saved as a PDF file, because when it is saved as a PDF file, it is more readable to pass the applicant tracking system. So I'm going to hit I don't have a resume. And the first thing it's asking is what job title you would use this resume for. So if I go back into the first one here, and I say, I want this job as a proofreader and a copy editor, I'm going to copy and paste this, go back into Earn Better, and I'm going to paste this. Now, if it's better for you to type it in, you do what works for you. What works for me is copy and pasting. I'm going to hit save and continue. Here is your resume, y'all. It is already ATS friendly. It's already saved as a PDF file. I do not have to worry about centering and margin. It's already done for me. When you go to designs, this is why I tell you, stop paying for resume templates. You're getting four for free. You can choose. You can choose classic, bold, clean, or modern. I say stick with the classic or the clean, because I feel in my heart that it's more readable to pass the applicant track system versus this bold at the top and to the left. It is going to mess up the applicant tracker system. Okay. When you scroll down, you see it already have the font scale, the margins, left margin, center. I don't have to worry about centering. I don't know if y'all remember getting these templates and you trying to put your information and everything is not centered correctly and you get frustrated. Here, you do not have to do that. All you're doing is typing it, and AI is putting your information into a template. So as you can see, classic is already chosen because it's green, it's check mark. So now we're ready to do our resume. All I'm doing, y'all, it is very simple. It's very self-explanatory. Is you just going to type your first name, your last name, put your email address, and put your phone number. Your email address need to be professional. Don't be going out here putting baby boy 123 or baby boy or baby girl 123, because a lot of times companies will not hire you if you don't have a professional email. You need to have a personal and a professional. Okay. You need to have a LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn, it's okay. But again, people network with hiring manager and recruiters on LinkedIn and get jobs every single day just networking. You can choose summary or you can go to objective. I'm going to change to objective, and I'm going to hit seeking and then I'm going to copy and paste this job title. And I know it looks plain, but I'm going to let AI rewrite it for me. Okay. This is the original. Here's suggestion 1, suggestion 2, suggestion 3. You choose. I'm going to choose suggestion 1. And then I'm going to take out objective. And you see how it automatically saves it for me. Okay, so I can tweak it, I can change it. Now it's time to add my work experience. Whatever job you did, you're gonna put your work experience in here. I'm gonna say I did data entry and I worked for SigTrack. And I started June 23rd, 2023, or I'm sorry, January 2023. Let me repeat myself. I do apologize. January 2023, end date May 2024. I don't have a resume in front of me, so I'm gonna go back into this particular job and actually pretend like this is what I did on my job as a data entry. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste this in here. If I have another job, I'm gonna add some more work experience. Next, what I'm gonna do is go to my education. I'm gonna put down that I have a bachelor's of applied science. And I'm gonna put down computer science from Texas Tech University. And you see, I put the institution, the location, graduation date. If I have a certifications, I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna put cloud, AWS cloud, Amazon 2024, so you can kind of get an idea. You have a choice to either add your skills in, or you can take the suggestion what AI found, where they compare the job title to your to what you're entering. They're saying that we don't have these keywords in. I need all these keywords in order to pass the applicant tracker system. So I'm putting all this information in here, and you see it automatically saves it for me, so I don't have to worry about saving it. You can share the resume. You can hit finish. Once I hit finish, I can go back into my resume. My resume was done under 7 minutes, y'all. Okay. Look how I put the job title here. It put the keywords. It put my work experience. It put the skills here, all under 7 minutes. Now, if you come across this and say, look, I need to change something, I need to add something, all you do is go back into text and you can delete something. You can go back in here and add whatever you need to do. That's all you need to do. The next one is a cover letter. Sometimes when you're applying for a job, it's required that you do a cover letter. Sometimes it's optional. I say do the things that your competitors are not doing just to stand out from the crowd. I'm going to copy and paste this, and I'm going to go right here. I'm going to hit tab, hit save and continue. They're asking, do you have a job description? Yes, I do. First thing I need to do is put the name of the company, which is Infuse. I need to go back in here. Remember, I told you it is keywords in this job post. So I'm going to copy right here all the way down. Hold on just for a second. I'm have to copy this here and paste it. Then I'm going to hit enter. Then I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to copy the qualification. And then I'm going to copy this in here and hit paste. And then I can hit save and continue. And it's asking which resume that I want to use it for with. Will my cover letter go with? Of course, the one I just did. Hit finalizing my cover letter. So it's finalizing my cover letter. It's getting it ready. And all I had to do was just type. I didn't really have to think. I just had to look at my resume and input that information in there. This is the cover letter, y'all. I can tweak it. I can change it the way I want it to. Right now, it is a standard tone, but I can always change it to a professional, confident, playful, informative, inspirational, and hit regenerate cover letter. I can share the cover letter. I can download it. I can hit finish. I can hit copy text. I'm going to hit finish. And it's always giving me some suggestions of jobs that I can apply for. Okay. And again, always apply on the company website. If they're asking for money up front or saying send a check or asking for personal information, it is a scam. Okay. I don't have any control of job scammers coming in doing this, but do your research for a peace of mind. Okay. So I'm going to exit out of here because I don't want to apply for jobs at this time. Now, a lot of people have applied for jobs and they were like, I haven't heard anything back. I applied 2 weeks ago. You always want to do a follow-up. You just go to which job that you are interested in, click on it, you hit follow-up email. As you can see, it put the job title, the company's name. All you need is the the hiring manager email address. And you can always look this up in LinkedIn. And I'm going to hit save and continue. And why do you want this job? This position aligns with my career goals. My skills and knowledge are very relevant. I'm excited about your team. You choose which one. It is analyzing the job requirement. It customizing the email. It's finalizing the perfect email for me. Okay. So really very simple, very self-explanatory. This is my follow-up right here. This is something that I would send to hiring manager or recruiter to let them know that I'm still interested in the job. Again, you can open your email, you can hit finish, you can hit copy text. I'm gonna hit finish. Next one is a thank you email. It's one thing that when you have an interview, you say thank you so much verbatim, but you need to always follow up and send an email to everybody that was off in the virtual interview or if you went in person. So it already have the job title, the company's name. All you need to do is find out who interviewed you, get their full name, first and last name, email address, hit save and continue. What was your favorite part about the interview? Learn about the company mission, learning how the team works together, understanding what I'll be working on. You choose, hit save and continue. It's analyzing the job requirement. It's positioning your interview feedback. It's finalizing the perfect email. It is getting it ready for you all 100% free, y'all. This is the thank you email that I was send to everyone that interviewed me. Okay. So do the things that people are not doing just to stand out from the crowd. Again, you can open your email, you can hit finish, you can hit copy text. I'm going to hit finish. Now, I want to explain to you that you only title to do 15 resumes. When you get over 15 resumes, it's not going to let you do it. Don't get in panic mode. Figure out which one you're not using. Hit the three dots, hit delete, and hit confirm. And you're able to do as many resumes as you can. This is very easy. It's a very self-explanatory. You can always sign up for text alert. So whenever jobs that they be hiring, they will send an email to you. So you always know that there's jobs out here that's available. So I say take advantage of this. I'm all about free. Some things you got to pay, but I always like to start off with the free things first. So take advantage of this today. Okay. Now, if this video has been helpful thus far, what I want you to do is hit that like button as well as leave a comment. I love engaging with you. I will answer your questions. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be part of that ride, you have to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every single day. I want you to keep pushing, keep believing, and keep trusting that God will provide for you. He has a job out there for you. Like I always say, I've been through things in my life. It's not something that I read through a book and I'm memorizing it. I went through and I experienced hands-on where I was applying for jobs and I was getting rejection. I was not hearing anything back. And I was just like some of y'all, what's going on? Is I'm feeling ghosted or what's going on? Are these people really hiring? And I had to sit back and say, Lord, I'm doing everything I can. I think I'm doing everything I can. But I said, let me reach out to the hiring manager and just double check. I reached out to probably about 50 hiring managers, and out of all the 50, only one person respond. I've always wanted to know why. If I did something wrong, I want to know why. That's just me, because you learn from your mistakes. So I reached out to hiring manager and I say, look, why did I didn't get the job? I just want to know so I can do better. He sat down and he explained to me the reason why you didn't get the job is because your resume didn't pass the applicant tracker system. So he walked me through step by step how to get the keywords from the job description and how to put it in my resume naturally. When he showed me that, it finally clicked because everybody was saying optimize. I'm like, what are they talking about? Everybody's telling you that, but they're not showing you. So once he showed me how to do it, the next jobs, I would start getting an invite to an interview. And the thing was standing out for the interview. I reached out when I didn't get the job. I reached out and asked what was going on, and they told me what I need to do and how to improve. So that's how I was able to get jobs. Sometimes you got to ask questions. Too many times we scared to ask questions, and we complain about the situation. But you need to know what happened. What do you do wrong so you won't make that same mistake over again? Everybody is going through the storms of life. Everybody is experiencing. And I say that when you're living for God, you go through more than anything. Because just remember, if you're going through it, God been through it before you. So that's the same thing that you got to think. But through the storms, it doesn't rain forever. The sun is going to shine again. Sometimes God had to take you through so you can learn how to appreciate things. A lot of people don't appreciate things. When people give them things, they do not appreciate it. And when you have to work hard and you got to do things, get that car yourself, get things yourself, you learn how to appreciate things versus somebody giving it to you. Keep pushing. Pushing means praying to something happen. Prayer is a key that will unlock doors that you thought that you never could walk through. I've been fired before, y'all. I've been fired for no reason at all. They didn't like me. I didn't fit in. I didn't gossip. One job I was fired because they lied and said I talked about prayer or Jabez. And for those who don't know what the prayer of Jabez is, you praying and asking God to enlarge your territory. And I never talked about the prayer of Jabez. It was one girl that was sitting across from me say, hey, what do you think about the book? And I say, well, let's wait until our lunch break or wait till after the work. No, I'm just asking you a simple question. And I said it was a good book. And then about, I think 2 days later, I was called in the office and I was fired. My husband and I, we were trying to get a house, our first house at that particular time. And this happened like in 2000 and I want to say 2003, long time ago. But I tell y'all to plant the seed. I was still applying for jobs, even though I had a job. And I got fired that Friday, 4 hours later, y'all. I got a call from a job that I applied for 6 months ago. And they said, can you come in? I went in and they hired me on the spot. So it took me to go through things in life to understand the Bible more better. Because at first, the Bible was like speaking a different language that I couldn't understand. But when I went through some things, I understood that they meant it for evil and God meant it for good. God just started opening my eyes and I start trusting and believing and stop leaning to my own understanding and lean to God's understanding. When you try to help God out, it's not going to work, y'all. You got to learn to surrender. When I say God, I surrender, then that's when doors that were shut start opening. He started really blessing me because I acknowledge him and I put God first in everything that I do. A lot of people don't understand why they can't move up. It's because I put God first in everything I do. Before I do anything, I pray and I ask God to direct me and lead me and give me the words to say. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but each and every day I strive to be like God, because I know what he's done in my life. I've been at my lows, y'all. I told y'all I've been to the place where I was eating ketchup and bread, and I'm not ashamed. A lot of people are embarrassed, and I'm here to tell my story because people went through. I was at one point in my life years ago where I was going to the food pantry and getting help, and like everybody say, don't be embarrassed when you need the assistant, get the help, but you always want to make it a goal that I'm not going to be here forever. I got to do something better for myself. And in life today, we're not taught to be entrepreneur. Even myself, my parents, they did the best that they could, y'all. They taught me and my siblings is to go to school, graduate from high school, go to college, get a degree, and find a job to retire on. We wasn't taught entrepreneur. I saw my dad as a side hustle where he did things and my mom did things that a side hustle. I didn't know what entrepreneur was until I got grown. And that's just the honest truth is that you have to have multiple streams of income. When my pastor preached about this years ago, he went to Ecclesiastes 11 and 2. He says, not seven, but eight multiple streams of income because you never know what can happen on the land. Then my eyes start opening up and say, look, I need to get eight multiple streams of income because these jobs these days, they get in their feelings. You come to work and you don't miss any days and they let you go. Okay. But they know you got to work. You come to work, they talk crazy to you. How many times your boss talk crazy to you? I had a boss that cussed me out when I was pregnant with my first child and caused me to go into labor early. And I had my first child at 28 weeks. That was years ago in 2005, y'all. And I didn't say anything because I needed a job. I had bills to pay. But like they say, what goes around comes around. I want you to keep believing and speak life over yourself because the power of the tongue determines life and death, y'all. I'm here cheering you on. Everything that you've been through, I've been through it. It may not be the same, but it's been similar. I'm a witness to tell you that God will bring you out of it. He's the only one that's going to, take you out of the situation, but you got to learn to trust and depend on him, y'all. I've seen miracles in my life that happen in the spur of a moment. And I know that if God did it for me, he would do it for you. But you got to trust the process because faith without works is dead, y'all. Trust the process. Go out there today and grab what the Lord has for you. Many blessings to each and every one of y'all. And I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.